Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Gemini. How are you guys, Gemini? I hope you're well. Gemini, singles in their love life. What does Gemini need to know? New love prospects or connections? Ooh, there we go. Yeah, some kind of movement. Someone could be moving on or making a move. And we have the Princess of Swords. So there could be something here that's unclear, okay? Or it's an energy of something you don't like that you're hearing, okay? Yeah, something to do with movement. This is generally a fairly fast energy with that sword energy. And you can see here with the horses, the feathers on their legs are moving, flying backwards. This horse is moving at a good clip. So this has to do with something that some kind of clarity. There's a lack of communication here, I feel, or someone doesn't like something that they're hearing. It could be a past energy, because now we've got this past moving this way, and then this energy of forwards. There's some kind of communication, something you're looking at the details here. Grounding yourself, taking your time. So it has to do with kind of taking your time here. You're looking for clarity. You're looking at the details of a situation. I feel like there's something that's not clear. Yeah, we have a single person, someone who's single, takes care of themselves. Yeah, someone could be reaching out asking if you're single. Yeah, there's something lacking. It's energy of lack and loneliness. I feel somebody here is kind of lonely here. But there's something that needs clearing up, and it has to do with this. Now, this could be a self-fulfilling prophecy where there's this energy of being negative. You see? Now, like I see someone enjoying the fruits of their labor, someone who takes care of themselves, very independent. It looks like you're looking at the details. Now, it looks like a communication. It has to do with someone making a move. Or somebody moving on. There's something lacking here. Yeah, something to do with work, maybe even relocating for work. But look at that. Someone's keeping their feelings to themselves. This is a person who would rather drink their own tears than make a move, than say anything. So I feel there's just a lack of communication or clarity here. So something in the details. Yeah, so there we have, thanks but no thanks. Someone hears thanks but no thanks, open to other options. So I feel it has to do with the birth of something new. Yeah, I feel it could be a little trip down memory lane, but it has to do with moving on. Someone's making a move, but I feel it's lacking, okay? Somebody's coming in with lack. Or there's just a situation that's lacking clarity, lacking clear communication. It has to do with someone putting in the effort. See, this is where you're keeping your feelings to yourself, drinking your own tears. See, thank you, but no thank you. It could be emotionally draining. Also, it could be an energy of someone who's just bored. It's not good enough. See, something isn't good enough. Yeah, and it could be someone who's maybe treated you that way. Maybe someone's treating you like you're not good enough, but you have a lot of abundance. I feel like you take care of yourself. There's some energy of independence. So like I say, there's something going on here. Now it could be work. You could be focused more on work. Okay. But I feel there's in the heart of the reading is lack. Loneliness, lack of money, self-fulfilling prophecy, because I feel like you're keeping something to yourself. You'd rather drink your own tears. Thanks, but no thanks. Yeah, you see. The Empress is open to new possibilities. Balance. There's the birth of something new here. Open to new. Okay. Yeah. Tell me about movement. Why is this here for Gemini? Yeah, so it's an energy of keeping your options open, see? Maybe you're finding out someone's ghosting you, ignoring you, treating you like you're not good enough. Maybe you're something that you're hearing to do with options, possibilities, or some kind of procrastination. It looks like someone has other options here. Yeah, let's have a look at this. Yeah, see, there it is. So somebody here is not telling you everything. They're keeping something to themselves. They're shining a light. Maybe they're curious about you. And this is one of these readings that could go either way. But this Page of Swords is an energy of a person who's looking for clarity. They're curious. So it could be somebody curious about you. They could communicate with you in a way. Could be rather sharp, maybe a little harsh, very sudden. Okay, it has to do with making a move. Somebody's about to make a move, but it has to do with someone who may not be telling you they have other options, you see. Let's have a look at the Princess of Pentacles. Why is this here? What's in the details here? What's in the details? Yeah, so it has to do with the Chariot, whether something will be successful. So there's looks like some kind of movement or travel. I feel it has to do with someone's lost control here. So I feel like you're taking your power back. You're moving in another direction. I feel like you're just moving on. You're moving on. You can see something isn't going to be successful, you see. Now, I don't know if this has to do with moving, relocating, or travel, but we have a single person. Let's see. Why is this single person here? Yeah, see, there's some emotional fulfillment. This is where I feel like there's lack. You want emotional fulfillment. You can see. You're keeping your feelings to yourself. You're not going to say anything. I feel it's emotionally draining, or you're just bored. Like there's just lack and loneliness. And if you have someone who ghosted you and they didn't tell you, they just ghosted you, they may have other options. I feel like you're looking at the details. This is someone I feel who's lost control. It's also a person who's trying to control their emotions or trying not to get emotionally invested. And I feel like that's the issue. You're seeing the details. They're not really invested in this, you see. And I feel like you're taking control. You're moving on, I feel. Yeah, see, there was lack. You didn't get something you wanted. You have a person who's kept everything to themselves. You see, they're keeping everything to themselves. So, but this is yourself keeping your feelings to yourself. You want emotional fulfillment. It's where you kind of see the bigger picture. You see, you're open. I feel like you're open to other options. You're just keeping them open here. Yeah. And it's probably someone who wants to know if you have other options. They may be just shining a light. It could be a new person. I see somebody very curious possibly too. Yeah. You have a lot of power. You're the one with the power. You're enjoying the fruits of your labors. You're happy. Maybe just happy being single, some of you. Just kind of feeling like you kind of have everything, But yeah, let's have a look at this Nine of Cups. Yeah, so it's an energy of manifesting, Gemini. You're manifesting something new. You have all the tools, the information, everything you need. You have everything you need to know. So you already know more than likely the answers you're seeking. This is an energy where you want something. And I feel like there's something you didn't get. Okay, so I do feel some of you are more focused on work too. But I feel like you're just keeping your feelings to yourself. You'd rather drink your own tears than be the one to make the first move as well. So your Queen of Pentacles energy. You're focused on your money, I feel. That could be someone who's focused on someone else. They may have other options. More than likely, I feel that energy. But this is also part of the Empress energy. Grounded, sensible. You're looking into the future, see? This is where you kind of see yourself. You're manifesting. Definitely money. But it has to do with putting in the effort. See, I feel like there's someone who's not putting in the effort. There's lack. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough money or someone made you feel that way, but I actually feel like you have a lot to offer. You have a lot of abundance. So, yeah, you're just keeping it to yourself. Let's have a look at this Princess of Cups. Why is this here? Yeah, single person. So you're keeping your feelings to yourself. I feel like you're trying to not get emotionally attached to a situation. It's like you're taking your power back. You're moving in another direction. It's an energy where you kind of see yourself in the future. There's, because that's what the Queen of Pentacles does, is sits down and looks into the future. Where do I see myself? Maybe you're planning and preparing to just stay single. Some of you are in that energy. I see the comments all the time. But there's this energy of manifesting. Now I see a Virgo energy here. Somebody with some Virgo in their chart. So there's some kind of communication that's coming in here. You see, you have everything you need. You're manifesting. You're stable, grounded, practical. You're definitely marriage material, but single. But I see two single people. This could be this other person keeping their feelings to themselves. Could be some kind of rejection. Maybe someone rejected you because they felt that you didn't have any money or you weren't good enough. But like I say, the Empress has got a lot of balance. You have a lot to offer, you see. It may not be yourself keeping your feelings to yourself. This is often a person who wants to keep everything to themselves so they don't say anything. They'd rather drink their own tears than be rejected. Okay? Could be you, could be them, because I'm seeing that Nine of Cups twice. Let's have a look at the Four of Cups. Yeah, there it is. Burdens, responsibilities. Okay, this is somebody who's definitely, you know, this is interesting because it is the birth of something new. The burdens are being lifted. This is somebody who's enjoying the fruits of their labors. This is long-term planning, goals, you see, where you see yourself. I feel, like I say, I feel like some of you are just planning to be single. You're focused on your money. You may not be that focused on your love life, even if you have feelings for someone here, because it has to do with someone pulling their weight, being responsible. You see? It has to do with someone, maybe somebody feels responsible here. I don't know if there was a rejection. Someone's possibly got some baggage here. This is somebody here maybe who doesn't want the responsibility of a relationship, or it could be the blame game. Who is this Page of Swords? Yeah, so little Aries energy or Scorpio. This has to do with leaving something behind, going down a new path. One last look over your shoulder. You're leaving something behind here. See, there's a lack of clarity. Something's not clear. The communication isn't clear. But this is a person who shines that light. They're curious. This is somebody very curious. Could be someone feeling a little bit like a fool, but let's have another look at the Fool energy. You're manifesting something new. It's like you've got your eye on the prize, right? That's what the Queen of Pentacles does. Queen of Pentacles has that little beacon to be able to plan and prepare ahead. Someone who's always planning, preparing ahead. Okay, the Fool. Why is the Fool here? There it is, that aha moment. See, seeing the truth. Someone's shining a light. They're going, aha, you're off on another path. You're moving away. You're the one with the power, okay? You are the one with the power here. Let's have a look at fertility with the Empress energy. Yeah, see, this is some of you have just given up. You've given up on love. You're keeping your feet. You may have feelings for someone, but you're keeping them to yourself. But it could be this person keeping their feelings to themselves. No, there's somebody here, like I say, it's an energy of manifesting, but there's this lack. Someone maybe made you, like I say, I mean, you're manifesting. I mean, you have everything you need, but someone maybe feels like you're lacking, that you don't have any money, or it's the other person who doesn't. So, but I feel like there's two people here who actually have everything they need. That's what's so interesting. But the lack of clarity in that someone's shining the light, the truth, that has to do with the truth. Someone's looking for truth. But there's the energy of looking back, feeling a little beat up. You see? Looking back at all this hard work. You're almost there. But you know what's so interesting is leaving all this behind, baggage, burdens, responsibilities. See, somebody wasn't pulling their weight, or, you know, it could be two people blaming each other, but it looks as though, I feel it's just an energy where it's just not good enough. And it's also someone here who'd rather drink their own tears than be rejected, especially if somebody's already rejected you before. But the burdens are lifting because I feel like you're almost there. See, all this hard work's going to pay off here. You're moving towards something more successful. You're leaving something behind. Yeah, even if it hurts a little. But it's an energy of when you're just about ready to give up on love. There it comes, because I feel like you got someone who's curious. They're looking for truth. Where are you headed with this Nine of Wands? Moving away to avoid a disaster. See, taking the lessons learned. Could be moving. Maybe you've moved on. You're relocating. Okay, this could be even some of you taking a trip, going alone. But you're moving away from this energy. Taking the lessons learned. Just an energy of just kind of calming down. Where are you headed? Moving into calmer waters. Where are you headed? Ooh, you've got a King of Swords. Now, this could be yourself. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I see two air energies. Maybe you're both Gemini. Yeah, someone here is analyzing the situation. They're looking at this. They're learning something. Someone's kind of trying to learn something. Now, it's possible someone really didn't take enough time to get to know you. They didn't pull their weight. It could be someone who has baggage. See, baggage. Someone just, leaving it behind. But we have a King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords? This could be yourself. Queen of Pentacles could be someone else. Take it as it resonates. This person's taking a little pause. They're looking at things from a different perspective. Two people have a different perspective. It has to do with possibly the blame game here. It could be somebody blaming you. But it's also an energy of someone who often just wants to be single. They'd rather drink their own tears than be rejected. Or be with somebody that isn't right. It's not good enough. Yeah, someone's looking at this. I feel like someone here feels responsible. If you have given up on love, this person could feel responsible, but it has to do with them looking at things from a different perspective. See, they're shining the light. Someone's becoming clear after a pause. They're looking at things from a different perspective, maybe seeing things from your perspective. Could be someone just checking you out, though. Like I say, you've got a curious person. It looks like you're seeking out other options. You're just keeping your options open. It almost looks like someone's looking to see if you do before they make a move because they don't want to be rejected. There it is. Little Pisces energy. Into me I see somebody's inner wisdom, their inner knowing. It's where they just know. You see? Someone keeping a secret here. Tell me about the secret. Ooh, spiritual connection. There's oh my goodness. I love it when I see these two like that because this is two people who both already know everything they need to know. It's like you're manifesting each other. But I feel someone here would rather drink their own tears. They'd rather just be single. Now, it could be someone who doesn't want the responsibility of a relationship. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. Yeah, something ended painfully. It's a painful period in someone's life. Now, the Empress, there it is again. So this is an energy of healing, being open to new, ending a painful situation. And then you have someone coming in. Yeah, you've got, oh my goodness, someone's coming into. Now this could be, someone's been checking you out more than likely places where you go, a habit, routine, someplace where you spend money. But it has to do with partnering up. See, someone sees you as someone who pulls their weight, somebody who puts in a lot of effort. So I feel like what's happened is there was a rejection or someone's failed to recognize that you're independent. Okay, that you take care of yourself. You definitely look good. But so I don't know if this is yourself or them. Just because it's the princess doesn't mean it's you. It could be this person. Because someone's drinking their own tears, right? They'd rather swallow back those tears than be rejected. But someone's also failed to recognize. It's looking at maybe something that ended or waiting for someone to end it. But you got a person definitely checking you out. They're looking at you, checking you out to see if you're connected to someone. But it's also, there's this it's where we've got two people who already know everything they need to know. And that's the responsibility. See, the end of burdens. Something ended. Someone feels responsible, maybe the way things ended. It was painful, feeling stabbed in the back. And then we have the Empress being open to new possibilities, new options. Very balanced, beautiful healing. So it looks like you're kind of got your eye on the prize here in the future, but you have someone coming in who wants to date you. Now, this is likely, could be where you work or you worked with this person at some point. Maybe you moved or relocated. Could be somebody coming back. But it's almost like the burdens are lifting. I feel like there's definitely, money isn't really the issue. because it has to do with partnering up, two people looking out for each other's best interest. Someone wanting to date you, they're exploring their feelings. So I feel like there's someone who's been checking you out. Now they could be in the energy if they feel like giving up, but I feel like it has to do with yourself here. If you are the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, the feminine energy here, because it's an energy of someone who feels like giving up, moving on to avoid a disaster, maybe even moving on and relocating, something to do with travel. This person's analyzing the situation. They're thinking and looking at things from a different perspective, and they're having that little moment, right? That aha, seeing the truth. You're the one with the power. You've taken control. And it's also someone who sees you as someone who pulls their weight. Someone who's responsible, reliable, dependable, hardworking, a good partner. But yeah, I don't know if it's someone who feels like you didn't have their best interest or vice versa, but we have a soulmate connection here. Yeah, you got a king of someone in their feelings. Someone's in their feelings here. Could have Pisces in their chart or Cancer. This is somebody who's going to swoop in. They're looking for the truth. They're going to swoop in. See, this is somebody who takes control. They're moving in here. But it's like you're moving in another direction. I feel someone's about to let go of all their options, and they're looking to see if you're seeing anyone. So it feels like it's someone you know, but it doesn't have to be. I see stranger curiosity here too. So, someone checking you out here, looking, trusting their inner knowing. They already know it's like they already know everything they need to know. They know that, that you work hard, you're independent, you take care of yourself. Okay, you're responsible, you're reliable. So here we go. You've got a King of Cups coming in. It looks like they have Cancer or Pisces in their chart. Okay, somebody emotionally mature, available. Let's have a look at this King of Cups. Yeah, someone taming the beast. See, taming the beast within themselves here. This is somebody who needs to be confident about their feelings. It's funny because I seen this in a couple other readings this week. So they're definitely had the Pisces Cancer energy. I just can't remember which ones, but I've seen this almost exact. Almost. But someone's looking back at all this hard work. See, it's when you put a lot of hard work into something and you don't get what you want, it's time to kind of cut your losses and move on, you see? And it has to do with this person taming the beast within themselves. It has to do with them being confident about their feelings. Somebody is now feeling more confident about how they feel. It takes two people to build, and that's what I feel. Now, this could be someone that you work with. Like I say, they could be checking you out at work, seeing you this way. This is someone who's focused a lot on money, their future, a person who always plans ahead. I feel like you're more focused on work. I don't think you're even focused that much on your love life. It's like you're planning and preparing to be single. But I feel like it's a person who doesn't want to, would rather just keep their feelings to themselves, be single, than be rejected, ignored, or be in a relationship that lacks. But there's loneliness and lack here. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, there it is. I was waiting for that to come out. This is someone who's, looking at this energy, see, wanting emotional fulfillment. I feel like we have a single person who's actually pretty happy, fulfilling their needs by working. But it's also someone who's, put a lot of effort into something and never got what they wanted. Someone who's never got what they wanted after putting a lot of effort in relationship. There's always been something lacking. There's always this loneliness. And it's also an energy of someone who always feels like they don't have enough money when they do. So there's a little workaholic energy from somebody here, and maybe both people, but I feel like what you have is a person who's is feeling confident about a decision they're about to make. So it looks like this is someone who's Probably cutting out all their options, but they're looking to see if you do. And that's what's so interesting. Yeah. King of Pentacles. You may even have a couple of options here. This is a person, again, we have a power couple. See, two people. I feel like you've either worked with this person at some point. They may felt like, they weren't good enough. You may have rejected them and they kept their feelings to themselves. But I feel this is someone who's now feeling more confident. They definitely have more money. They're financially stable. So there's something to do with that. Now, I don't know if you worked with this person. It looks like you may have worked with them, but they never ever said anything. They just kind of, it's like there was silence. But there's something here that I feel with that Queen of Swords where the sword is down. There's no communication. It's lacking. Someone's ghosting you. Okay, or maybe it's yourself. You're ghosting someone and ignoring them. So let's have a look at the Chariot. Yeah, see, it has to do with something someone's really passionate about, very creative. So this is an energy of something new here, but it's an energy of growth, prosperity. Definitely a physical attraction. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. See, moving on. This could have been the one. Somebody feels they missed an opportunity. This is someone who already knew you were the one. Yeah, all along. That's what I feel. But I feel like they never really acted. Or if they did, maybe something wasn't good enough. I don't know. I feel someone made somebody feel like they weren't good enough. But I feel this person felt that way. Maybe they didn't have a lot of money. But I feel like you've manifested. In fact, you could even be mirroring each other because it's in the heart of the reading where you both always feel like you don't have enough money, or you're both lonely, or you're both in situations where you've never been completely emotionally fulfilled. See, because it has to do with the emotional fulfillment. A single person. Somebody here is longing for love. Two people who have everything they need but love here. You got some mirroring energy. Tell me more about the Magician. It's yourself manifesting, but I feel like it's something to do with the communication, because I see a Virgo energy. So it's somebody with some Virgo in their chart. Could be yourself, could be the other person. Like it's like you've got these very common energies. It takes two people to build. Let's have a look at the Magician. Why is this here? Yeah, see, this is somebody here. It's an energy of somebody who's trying to figure something out. Now, this could be the one that got away. Someone feels they missed an opportunity. They let you get away. But maybe you felt this person was being sneaky, being secretive. There's something here that you heard or you didn't like that you heard. Okay? Let's have a look at this movement. Some kind of movement. Let's have a look at this Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? It's often fantasizing. You see, visualizing yourself where you are, wanting love. You see, I feel like you've offered your cup. You've, maybe you've been there for someone through thick and thin. Someone's looking at all this. But it's an energy of maybe feeling like someone was being sneaky. But like I say, to me, this isn't, when it comes up like that, it's the one that got away. And someone's trying to figure out how they feel. See? Maybe it's somebody who's trying to figure out how you feel. Maybe they communicated in a way where they were trying to get you to make the first move. You see? And so nobody's made a move because you've gotten away. Or you both feel that energy, the mirroring. This is the one that got away. Two people figuring out their feelings. And it has an energy of fixing the situation. Now, this is often an energy of someone who could be a little sneaky, but not in a bad way. And don't always look at this as a player, because if you do, you're getting a whole wrong vibe. This is a person who has tools. They fix things. They can figure things out. See, it's somebody who's very intelligent. They want to win. It's somebody who's very determined to figure something out, to fix something, okay, or figuring out those feelings. And I feel it's someone who's trying to figure out how you feel. They may have communicated in a way where they weren't clear. Maybe you decided this person, something they said maybe made you feel like you weren't good enough, okay? But I feel it's somebody who here was trying to figure out how you felt. Now, it could be you trying to do that to the other person, the mirroring. Figuring out how each other feels, see? The sneaky energy is the energy of manifesting and trying to figure something out. It's an energy of a person. And I see the determination up here. See, being determined. This is someone who sees you as the one, and they let you get away. It's the one that got away. Both of you feel that way. Tell me about the Seven of... Yeah, we got somebody with Aries in their chart. Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. But it's a person who generally knows what they want. They go after what they want. Little player energy. Could be for some of you. Maybe that's where you feel like someone is a player. They played you. Maybe you feel like a fool. Okay. Or maybe this person feels like a fool. I still am not 100% feeling this person's a player. Okay. It's the one that got away. But maybe you've taken a risk on someone else, or you've changed your focus. You could have a choice between two here. It could be you got one person who's a player, but I really feel it has to do with figuring things out, fixing something. This is somebody who's definitely very passionate, very creative, very charming, often very sexy. What's this King of Rods up to? Yeah, this is someone a little detached, acting like they're not interested. A lot of focus on their money. You see? I feel it's all connected. I feel it's all connected. But if you do have two, you're definitely have somebody else wanting to date you. Somebody's coming a calling. They want to date you. They want to court you. They want this to work. They want to build. Okay? Now, this could be a person who is focused on their money. They felt like they didn't have enough money, so they kind of detached. So, like I say, we got some mirroring energy. And it is, yes, it is possible somebody kept everything to themselves, their feelings to themselves, where you didn't get something you wanted. But, it could be someone who didn't get what they wanted because they were being sneaky. If you have a choice between two, one could be a player, but I feel like there's a person who's very focused on their money. This is someone who wanted something to be successful, but I feel they felt this lack, like they weren't good enough, so they did something sneaky. It's a person who probably feels, I feel like you find this person attractive, but I feel they don't feel attractive. They don't feel like they're good enough, that they're attractive enough. Okay? There's insecurities. This is an energy of insecure. So it's a person who acts like they're not interested. That's also the sneaky energy. I don't see a player, but if there is two, one could be. Yeah. Yeah. See, you're no longer giving. You're no longer reaching out to this person. I feel like you showered abundance. You reached out, you gave to this person, but they weren't reciprocating. Why didn't they reciprocate? They felt like they weren't good enough. See? Someone who has, there we got an Emperor here. This is somebody, you see what's happening. This is a person who, you got an Emperor with some insecurities, see? This is that breadcrumbing where they drop a little hint, they breadcrumb because they feel like they're insecure. So this is a person, this is an Emperor who's got some pretty serious insecurities. They let you get away. This person failed to recognize a magical opportunity. Okay, so I do see a possible Aries, somebody taking a leap of faith, coming in to take control. So somebody here's lost control because they were, the page of Pentacles is mischievous. It's not necessarily a player. It's mischievous. They reach out in a way where it's not clear, and that's what's happened. There was a lack of clarity. Someone didn't communicate clearly because it has to do with the communication. I feel this is an Emperor with some insecurities. This is a person who often has an ego, but they actually have insecurities, okay? Oh, I can see this person's energy now. But yeah, this is somebody here who's mastering life, mastering all the elements of the Emperor. See, learning some lessons. This is someone who's learning lessons here. It's also a person, you know, that feels like giving up. But this is also a person who's not a quitter. See, you feel like giving up, you're moving on, you're keeping your options open. This person feels like you're, you know, probably out of their league in some way. But we have a power couple. We have an emperor and an empress and a king and queen of cups. So I feel this is somebody here who's learned some valuable lessons. They definitely were focused a lot on work. Maybe they felt this wouldn't work, but I feel they have insecurities. They feel like they're not good enough. And it's also a person who always feels like they don't have enough money. Focused on that wand energy, you see? Very passionate, very creative. Focused a lot on the physical. But they're also very passionate and very creative, very hardworking. And it's a person who's determined. This person's not going to give up. They're going to come back in. But it's when you're just about ready to give up and you've moved on, this person comes in. Okay? So it has to do with timing. So there could have been something to do with the timing, but it has to do with investing. Now, waiting for the right opportunity. Okay? Oh my. That's the one that got away all right. So I feel like, and actually the mirroring energy is both of you trying to figure out how the other person feels. You both are lonely. You both feel like you don't have enough money, or somebody made you feel that way. But I feel like you put effort into this and this person wasn't putting in the effort, and they're looking at it. They know. You see? There it is. See? Somebody weighing the pros and the cons. See, they were procrastinating. So somebody who was procrastinating, maybe they had other options. Maybe they were trying to choose between you and another person. But quite honestly, I feel like you're the one. Maybe you're comparing someone to another person too. Often it's the two people. If you have two, they mirror each other. They're very much the same. You see? So maybe you have a type. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups and we'll wrap this up. Queen of Cups, why is this here? Yeah, see, there it is. Something is off. It doesn't feel right. You see? Weighing the pros and the cons. This is where this person has lack. It's tempering those passions, tempering those emotions and those thoughts. So I feel this is someone, maybe you reached out and you tried to tempt this person, or the Page of Pentacles is what the Page of Pentacles does, is breadcrumb. They toss something out there hoping it's successful. They drop a hint, you see, to tempt you, for you to make the first move. And that's exactly what this person did, because they are insecure. They lack something, or they just, okay, it could even be a workaholic energy. But there it is. See, this is the energy of a cycle ending. Someone's looking at this investment. This is something that they should have invested in. They're looking, if this pays off, it'll go in their favor. They're analyzing. See, it was a strategy because of their insecurities. They feel like you're out of their league more than likely, or they're not good enough. Maybe you made them feel that way, or vice versa. But we got a couple people who have everything they need but love. And this is why nobody wants to make a move. This is two people trying to figure out how the other person feels. Okay? Trying to get the other person to make the first move. There it is. We have a soulmate connection. See? It's like I said, two people doing the same thing to each other. It is a form of manipulation, but it's not anything nasty or mean. I don't see a player. I see somebody reaching out. Somebody who's very charming, very attractive. You see them that way. You see them as they're just right. They don't think they're that attractive. They have insecurities. And I feel about their physical appearance. Okay. But yeah, some insecurities there. Two people who'd rather be single than be rejected. Oh, so sad. See, they're analyzing it. Like I say, confirmation. They're looking at that. See? I feel this is someone who wants to know why you're so attracted to them. Like why? It's like they want to know why. And they're seeing the truth. They take care of themselves. They look good. They dress nice. This is somebody who has, you know, really, this is two people who look good and would really look good together too. But I feel this is a person who really feels that they aren't that attractive. I feel they want to know why you're so physically attracted to them. I feel they're attracted to you. There's no doubt there. But you're sensing something just isn't right here. Like, you know, what's going on? You see? And there we have it. See, two people who actually have each other's best interest at heart. I feel like you may have worked with this person at some point. This is something maybe that's already happened. Okay? Well, this person is now about to come forward. They're taking the lessons they've learned. They're mastering life, learning the lessons of all the kings. You see? This is somebody here who's about calming down, looking at things from your perspective. Now, it could be someone who's checking you out online or somewhere as well. And you could have two. It's possible you are moving on and you have another person coming in. It's very possible. But I feel like you've got an emperor, somebody who's mastering all the lessons of the kings. This is a person who needs to learn to temper their thoughts. They have negative thinking, self-fulfilling prophecy. There is someone who has everything but love. They've kept, I feel it's them who's kept, maybe they see you as someone who's kept your feelings to yourself, you know, because you don't want to, for them to reject you. But there's that vice versa with both of you. See, they need to come in and take control. See, it has to do with someone controlling their feelings, trying to stay in their power. I think this person is going to come in here. See, they're at a crossroads. They're likely checking you out a little bit, or they're just kind of thinking about this energy and approaching you. They're at a crossroads that time in their life where this is someone who I don't think really wants to be single. But it's like we got two people preparing to be single forever and feel like just giving up. But this energy is a person who is not a quitter. You see? And they see you that way too. So there's the person at a crossroads. I feel they're, see, head and heart decision. Now I feel what's happening is that someone's making a head and heart decision here. See the balance. It's always about balance. Yeah, see, there it is. The burden's lifting. See, somebody could have baggage from a past relationship, but it has to do with the sun shining. The burden's lifting. You see, it's about being responsible, reliable, someone pulling their weight. Someone is probably seeing they didn't really pull their weight. You see, but they're seeing you as someone who does, because you both take care of yourselves. You're both independent. Here we have it. See? This is something going to go in your favor here, but some of you, like I say, you're getting off that emotional roller coaster. You know, this person's going to come in. They're waiting for the right opportunity. This is, I feel it's somebody who procrastinated. They waited too long. Okay. And now they're trying to figure out how to get things to go in their favor. They see you in a favorable light. They see you as that wheel of fortune. So someone who missed an opportunity. And they may have been a little arrogant too. Like they may have been acting kind of arrogant. Often the emperor will do that when they actually have insecurities. Okay. So my goodness, there you go. You got love coming in here. I feel this person's coming in. I feel like you're open to love. I do feel like you've gotten over this whole situation. I do feel that they're going to come in and tempt you. But I feel like you're definitely going to ground yourself. I feel like you've been more focused on money than your love life. And I feel like you are ready to put some focus and energy into your love life. And it could be you've moved on from this person and you have someone new. But I honestly feel like it's all the same person. This is two people going to partner up here. And it could be someone checking you out in a place of business. I mean, it could be someone who never really acted because of this. Because it's two people trying to figure out how the other person feels. You're manifesting each other. Okay, someone may be trying to figure out if you're still single too, but this doesn't really look like a reconciliation, maybe a reunion kind of energy. Okay, because I feel like there's never been a relationship. There's nothing here. There's just nothing here. It's like it never happened. And now you've got this person thinking, see, you're open. See, this beautiful energy. You have so much abundance. You have so much to offer. They also do. There you go. Queen of Cups. Open to love here. I feel like you've been focused a lot on money. It's time now to focus on your love life. And I do feel things will go in your favor regardless with this person or someone else. Now, beautiful Wheel of Fortune. The timing is now. Okay. So it's about the timing. So this is someone who's waited. Well, the timing is now. So this is likely something that if you know who this is and nothing happens, chances are this cycle is over and you've got new coming in, okay? Where you're taking the lessons you've learned from the past and going to apply it to the next person. But there is someone here, old or new. Take care. Wish you the best, and bye for now.